Sorry about that, y'all. This is still part four. Um, where I was left off. Mostly my kids, they like installed games on my phone and stuff, and I had to delete like 3 pages, you know, worth of games, because it took out mostly all my storage. That's why I cut off the last time, and I apologize for that. See, I'm just too nice, and even my little kids, they take advantage of me because they know daddy's nice and daddy will do anything for them. And I still got work on that. I still got work on showing a little tough love. Because my mom, she always showed me good love, you know what I mean? And instead of tough love. And I remember growing up in the Philippines, it was just her raising us. And my father, he was from the Air Force. And I think that's how her and my mom met because he was stationed in Dover Air Force. Dover Air Force Base in Manila. And my mom and them just started jogging together and saw each other and they fell in love with each other. Because my mom, she's a sports person. She's like athletic. And she's a Olympic gold medalist. And she beat all of Asians and won on the Southeast Asian Games. And she coaches volleyball, ping pong. And I remember when I was a kid, she used to take me everywhere, you know, her team goes and stuff. And she would sneak some snacks and stuff in the bag to take home to me and my little sister and my younger brother. But other than that, like I said, like not everybody's the same because I got a white stepfather, that raised me. And my mom first came to America and took my little brother. And they found like this nice American guy that stays in New Jersey and stuff. And bad things happen. Like this guy was abusing my little brother. And for me and my sister to be back home, we can't do anything, because that's like 5,000 miles away from America to the Philippines. And the guy used to choke my little brother and stuff when he was young and hit on my mom. So, you know what my mom did? The guy had everything nice. He built like this pool for them, this nice house for them, bought her cars and everything. But he was just a jealous person and he's abusive and likes to put his hands on people, and that's not good, especially a kid. So my mom and my little brother left New Jersey to come down here, down this eastern shore of Maryland, and they stayed in Delaware for a while, and they stayed in a shelter place. Her, her and my little brother. And that's when they met up with my dad. They got in contact with my dad, and he was staying in Florida with his family. And my dad helped my mom get a passport done and get the birth certificate done for me and my sister to come to America. And I remember, like my Uncle Lapone was raising us, but first, me and my sister was split in different islands. I went with my grandfather for like a year, and she stayed with my uncle in Manila. Well, I stayed in Cebu for a year with my grandfather, my aunts, and some of my uncles, and my sister stayed with my uncle Lapone back in Manila. And I remember when my mom, when she was 13, she took her brother when she was pregnant with me and my sister. She took her young her her youngest brother to Manila, to go to school and finish her sports and stuff, her college and stuff. Somebody to be like 15, 16 years old to do that, to ride a boat and travel like 200 miles from home, in a boat by herself to adventure out. My mom's a legend to me, and also took care of her younger brother and raised him, because he was the one that actually helped raise me and my sister and my younger brother in Manila. And man, there's so much stories I can tell you guys. Like that's why I want you all to subscribe. And I don't want to be open up. I don't want to tell about my business, but I got a great story to tell. Like stories that you wouldn't even imagine that would happen to people. what people will go through, you know. And I remember growing up in different cities, different towns and stuff, you know, because we stayed in the middle class, and we was close to the poor side and also close to the rich side. And there's always be gangs and stuff. Like, man, I got so much story to tell you guys, you know. Like, I was jumped in a gang at the early age, around 7, and I got paddled like 200 times, you know. And then we'll go to like different blocks. We'll ride our bicycles and stuff, and we'll go to wars on the rooftop with slingshots. I remember I got hit with a slingshot in my head on the rooftop, and I thought that was it for me. And them kids out there, them teenagers out there, they go hard, you know. Them Asians, them Filipinos, they go hard. And when I said they go hard, I mean they go hard. Especially like if like 4 guys, right, approaching this one Filipino guy, and he was from the poor side, you know, and that's all he had was a slingshot, and he went and walked in front of them 4 guys, because I guess them 4 guys was trying to jump him, and he took that slingshot and faced one of the guy in the middle, and aimed it to his head. I know, I'm gonna go in more. And he's like, you know, what's up? What you gonna do? Then everybody was looking at him, look at that guy. They was all scared. You know, they didn't want to know, they don't know what to do. And he said, and then the poor guy said, you know what? We don't want no problems. So they gave him respect. Like that's how hard they go, man. Like they don't care about no guns. As long as they got knife and shit like that, they go hard with it. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, man, like I could tell you a whole bunch of things, man. Like they'll play. I mean, like they'll actually fight in the field and stuff. And I remember being in the field against the poor side, and they got freaking BB guns, like rifle guns with real metal bullets. Man, and I know some of my people got hit, you know, and it's crazy, man. But I remember I used to go to the poor side because the poor side got like this sapa, like this river that where like every day after school, me and my friends would just hang out and just swim, you know, and would just swim until we're tired, we're hungry, and then we can climb trees and eat mangoes. I remember eating mangoes, climbing a tree, eating mangoes all day long, and not even go back to school, you know. And I remember going back to school one time and just picking up my book bag, but you got past the gate and the security guard is there. So I remember I was to sneak up and jump the wall on the other side just to get to my classroom and take my book bag. But one time I got caught, and the security guard took me and walked me straight upstairs to the office, and I got paddled by the principal. But other than that, man, like, man, I'm telling you, man, like, I got so much stories to tell, especially when I came to America, man, because growing up in the Philippines and coming here in America is different. Like, it changed me for real. Like, I came here when I was 9 years old, and I'm 34 now. I'm about to be 35 August 7th. I'm a Leo, by the way. And seeing like different opportunities here inspired me, you know, to do better in life. But then I got caught up with the wrong crowd because I was so nice and stuff, and it's hard for me to say no to people, especially my hood brothers, you know, like, oh, he's black, oh, you know what I mean, I fit in with him, and, you know, but there's some cool white people, too, that I fit in with them, you know, because they're just cool, relaxed, you know, and they're, like, just into games and stuff, but I realized, wait a minute, like, I'm trying to fit in this whole time, and some people just can't accept who I am, like, they just don't understand me, because, I guess because of my accent, because I didn't really learn how to speak English that good. So they basically just judged me, you know, like, oh, you're not one of us, you know, cause you don't speak English too well and stuff. So who is you for us to chill with, you know? But you know what? I got my confidence by playing sports, you know, and I jumped straight to football, and I played football for 3 years in middle school, and I was playing safety, I remember, and I used to tackle this quarterback. Like, what type of person, what kind of safety would tackle the quarterback before anybody does? And they gave me the nickname Asian Beast. And other than that, I got my respect, you know what I mean? And I remember every morning, like they'll like say it on the intercom, Henry Myers for touchdown, Henry Myers tackle this and that, and I got popular, you know. And I didn't realize that, you know, once I came to America, that since you got good hair, that you know that they'll praise you more, you know, like you're good and stuff. And I was like, what's nappy hair? Oh, nappy hair is when you got afro hair and you don't got that good hair. I was like, wow, really? And like now I see why some black girls really like me and stuff. You know, like different girls really like me because I have my curly hair and stuff. But I didn't really took advantage of it. I didn't. I just didn't understand why girls like guys with good hair. I just don't understand. Because there's some people with good hair like mine too, but just in different ways and stuff. You know, like people with different skin colors, but they're the same race. You know. So that didn't really bother me much. But other than that, I played 3 years football, and then next you know it, I played cross country, and I was a team captain for my team, and I led my team to the state regionals with a broken ankle, and I still finished the race. And we'll go against all different types of schools, and they'll pick the winners by the best 3 runners out of the whole team that finished first. That's how it goes, and it's 3.5 miles every race. And I remember I would always take off fast, and my coach said, "Look, you're a rabbit. Stop being a rabbit." I said, "What's a rabbit?" Rabbits takes off fast and then gets tired later on. And that's me. And I realized, wow, like everybody's slow, and then I'll be beating them like on the first mile, second mile. I start seeing people passing me. I was like, I can't catch my breath. But then I learned to just take my time and not just go off fast, you know what I mean? And just wait and use my stamina more wisely instead of just using all of first, you know? That's how we lost some games, but we learn. We learn. I don't want to take your time and stuff, but on that, I'm going to give my kids their tablets and their Xbox back as long as they show me tomorrow that they go in class and just be good kids. And you know, and I'll just keep cooking and cleaning up every day, you know. I don't have no friends. My only friends are my kids and my wife, because most of my friends, I can't trust them. They just either use me to benefit from me, or I don't know. It's so hard to like say that they're my real friends. All right, you guys, hit and subscribe. Peace out. And I'll come up with part 5 tomorrow, and it's gonna be interesting. Listen to me. I got more stories to tell. Like I'm just not an ordinary person. I don't think I am. I got more stories to tell to probably help people. You know, like wow, there's still people out here. Wow, I can't believe people's going through this. Wow, you know, that's me. Peace out.